pressed a button that said go live.
Well, that does sometimes make it happen.
But it also seems like it's dragging.
Mysterious.
Golly.
Oh, we're live, Stan. We're live.
it's
We're definitely live. We're live.
Oh, it's happening.
It's
I see
happening.
it now.
All right. I mean, thanks for joining us. It's a new season of the AFC Wimbledon Wimbly Womblies. I'm here with my longtime colleague and friend Stan Muller, and right off the bat, we've got a challenge. Okay, we've got to decide. We went and recruited 3 goalkeepers, Stan. We've got this fellow Martin, who was our goalkeeper last season. I'll be honest, I don't think he's good enough. Then we've got this fella Benedictson, and I like his name because he seems like he could be the founder of a monastery, or even a whole group of monasteries. You know what I mean?
The Benedictinsons.
The Benedictinsons. I think they would call them the Benedictinsons. Eins. But we have this guy Einarsson, and Einarsson is the best of the goalkeepers. Now,
the very tall and young person, right?
They're all young. They're all 17. But I think that we're going to go with Einarsson this season, and we're going to loan out Benedictson, and we're going to keep Martin on the bench. That's what I think we're going to do. So we're going to go right now, and we're going to say, Benedictson, you get to go out on loan, and you get to enjoy yourself. You get to go on an adventure. That's the way to think about it. Hey, thanks to Angela for becoming a Womble enthusiast.
He's a young person. He's going out to see the world.
That's right. Speaking of people who are going out to see the world, Ben Hennigan, he's going to be transferred. He's going out to see the world. Aaron Pierre, going out to see the world. Ryan Johnson, he's going to stay with us for one more season.
They could go learn about some place like Bournemouth.
He's gonna learn about a place like Bournemouth, Harrogate Town, something in that category, right? Something in that category.
Well, that's real life.
That's real life. Speaking of real life, Josh Neufville, he's gonna be loaned out, I think. We've got a lot of left midfielders. No shortage of left midfielders on this team. So we're trying to make the team nice, and I'll give you a sense of what the team looks like this season. We've got one big problem, which is that we've become, and this is not, I did not do this on purpose, I promise, but we've become excessively Sierra Leonean. So if you look here, we've got this new striker. His name is, how would you say that, Stan? Bouja? Bougie?
Bouzia or Bougia?
I think we're going to say Bouja. We're going to say 2 syllables. Bouja.
Right. Bouja.
Bouja and Ali Al-Hamidi. By the way, I signed Ali Al-Hamidi permanently because I'm a genius. I used my genius to sign Ali Al-Hamidi on a permanent. So you're welcome.
I'm thrilled to hear about it.
I thought that people might like to hear that.
I imagine he's crucial to our squad.
He's absolutely crucial. There's no question about it. He's crucial. He's on a 4-year contract, so he's going to be with us for a long time.
Great.
Bouja is also on a 4-year contract. So these are going to be our top 2 guys for the next few seasons, Bouja and Ali Al-Hamidi. But then Bouja is Sierra Leonean. Okay?
Yeah.
Afua, Sierra Leonean. Yaboa, Sierra Leonean.
Yeah.
John Johnson, Sierra Leonean. Tete, Sierra Leonean. You get the picture. We've got too many Sierra Leoneans. I do, Sierra Leonean. Sending some Christmas love the way of the Wimbly Womblies. Also, I'd like to inquire about signing Fat Lucas in a coaching role. That's a great idea. Benedictson needs some good guidance. Although, I'll remind you, Benedictson is no longer our goalkeeper. It's Einarsson now. It's a good idea. Good old Fat Lucas. I miss Fat Lucas.
Now, since the stream started, we have a couple new co-owners, Jacqueline and Angela.
Big fan of Jacqueline and Angela. Always have been.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for years.
Yeah, you have.
Just waiting for them to become members, but I've always been a fan. All right, we've got a lot of emails to read today. So we're going to be selling some players. We're also going to be trying to buy one player. I'll show you his name. And I think that he could be a game changer for us in League One this season. And that is, his name is Jack Rudoni.
Jack Rudoni.
He's not willing to relocate right now, Stan.
He's not changing our game.
But he will relocate in time.
Okay.
And then we've got Jack Curry, who's my personal favorite player. I think we might try to sign him. Because he's actually my friend in real life.
A
not
real
to make
life
it
favorite
weird.
player?
He's legit my friend in real life.
Okay.
Where's the remote so I can turn down the volume? Is it right over there somewhere? Hold on a second, everybody.
Yeah, is this it?
Stay calm. That's it.
It's there.
Stay calm. Nobody freak out.
This isn't timed, is it?
Oh, wait, stand.
You're really making this guy sweat.
Yeah, I know. I'm making this guy nervous. I got to go over here because...
Oh, all of the... Yeah.
There we go. I figured it out. So
John has blocked the infrared receiver for his remote with signed tip-ins.
Yep. The infrared receiver has been blocked. All right, so we're gonna try here. So Jack Curry is still only 23. We're gonna see if we can make an old-fashioned. We only have 2.
Electrojoy asks if we get new emotes for season 2. I think it would be wise.
I think we should. We are gonna get some new emotes. Okay. I just don't know where they're gonna come from yet.
Yeah.
I think we're going to offer some money. So this guy's worth 1.8. We're going to offer 1.9. You know what I love, Stan, is that this game is so broken that you can't tell how much money you're offering unless you move away from it.
Oh boy.
We're going to offer 1.9 and we're going to submit that offer.
EA has really leaned into the advice of starting before you're ready.
They want no. Counter. I'll propose another exchange player. I will propose Ali Palmer. And $1.74 million.
Holy moly.
How do you like that? How do you like that counter offer, Mr. Moo?
Who are you negotiating with, the player himself, or is this his agent?
We're not interested in any of your players in return. It's funny you should say that because you just asked for one of my players in return, but I will give you that $2 million. It's done. It's done. You're coming home, Jack Curry.
That sounds like a lot of money.
Well, Stan, the money comes, money goes. You got to think of it that way. You can't think of it as as a permanent thing.
Well, I mean, you have been fired over money before as manager of the Wembley Womblies.
I really need him to be. I need him to be an important player, not a crucial player. But it's fine. It's fine. He's going to be fine. He'll play a lot. Yeah, I accept. And then, can you tell me how much you want him to get paid? I'm going to pay him $8,000 a month. $8,000 a week. Nope. It's very hard to negotiate this when you can't see. And I'm going to give him a signing bonus of $300,000 because he's just such a nice guy. I know him in real life, like I said. Yeah, I like to hang him out. I like to hang out with him. I like to hang him out. No, I like to hang out with him. My client's happy with that. Hooray! Welcome home, Jack Curry. You're right back where you belong. Oh. You've been on loan at Leighton Orient. You've been at Coventry City, but you're home with Wimbledon, and you kind of do look like Jack Curry. Ali Al-Hamadi's there to greet you. He's happy to see you. Fat Lucas, the goalkeeping coach, is there for some reason.
Welcome home, Jack.
Welcome home, Jack.
Look at him run.
Allison, if you like $8,000 a month, wait till you find out that it's actually $8,000 a week.
Oh, boy.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right. There we go. Can we see him in the shorts, please? No, we can't see him in the shorts, apparently. They don't privilege the short sponsors. But he's looking good. He's back home. Jack Curry transferring. Let's see what kind of grade they give me on this transfer here. I feel good about it, personally.
Ooh.
Nope. Oh, I got a C. I mean, listen, I'm a C student.
What was that F?
The F was like where it starts, and then it's like, oh, no, just kidding. You get a C.
That's cruel.
Jack Curry. He's coming home. All right. Marcus Fours, we don't actually need him. And we need to save up money because we're going to the academy. So the only way for people who are new to this, it's season 2 of this experiment where the only players we can sign are current and former AFC Wimbledon real life players and players that we find in the academy. I went back to Sierra Leone, which I probably shouldn't have done, but it's just like we get such good players there. But now I have to pick two new countries, Stan.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we're going to let the people pick.
Okay.
We're going to let the people pick the 2 new countries.
That's
Jen
great.
longtime moderator Jen is going to pick one country, and then the other country will be picked by the next member and or super chat. So Jen, tell us where we're going.
Super chat.
Wordy says, thanks for bringing such unimportant joy to my holiday season. That's what I love to hear, Wordy. This is so unimportant. This could not matter less. That's what I love to hear. And so Jen is going to pick any country in the world for us to go. No pressure. And then, and Fat Vegan Slim reminds me not to sign Messi or Mo Salah. No worry about that.
Yeah.
And then whoever super chats or goes next, give me options. Jen, every country. We can go to any country.
What about Vatican City?
We can't go to the Vatican City. It's got to be a big-ish country.
Oh, okay.
It's a big-ish country.
Lesotho?
I don't know if you can go to Montserrat. If you can go to Montserrat, that'd be fun. That's where Lyle Taylor is from.
Huh. I don't know who that is.
Lyle Taylor is a former AFC Wimbledon star.
Oh.
Gustavo
Colombia.
got in very early and said Colombia. Now, I think Gustavo, to be fair, we've been to Colombia and it didn't go that well. But you did. It did happen for you.
He met the requirements.
You met the requirements. No, that's Ecuador. That's the kind of mistake you don't want to think.
It's close. Beautiful
That's
Ecuador.
that's the kind of mistake you don't want to make. All right, Colombia for 3 months. I mean, we need everything. We need everything. We need midfielders. I did a random country generator and it said Czechia.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to what used to be called the Czech Republic, now known as Czechia.
Wait, what about Jen?
That's what Jen picked.
Oh, okay. Great. Oh, I see.
All right, then we're gonna work on our wide players, and we're gonna see if we can find a striker to eventually replace Ali Al-Hamadi. That's what we're gonna go with. Or should we go right midfield? And no, this will be the best. This will be the best, and then we're gonna skip and start mission. Okay, and then we're going to Czechia. Now that'll be in Europe, as if I'm not mistaken. It'll probably be in Eastern Europe. Let's see if we can. Nope.
Central to Eastern.
It's going to be in Central Europe. Nope. Oh, there it is. Czechia.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go for 3 months. What kind of players should we get in Czechia? What kind of who should we get? Should we get a left midfielder?
Who do we need? Where are weak points?
Well, we're weak everywhere in a way. You know, we don't have any stars.
Like, what's a false nine?
What is a false nine? That's like Roberto Firmino, you know, somebody who plays in the striker position but plays a little bit further away from the goal.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna say, I guess in Czechia we're gonna focus on. No, I think we need a central midfielder as well. Can I get a central back as well? Can I do 4 things? I can. Okay, you allowed me to do 4. And I don't need any particular kind of center backs or anything. I didn't know it was called Czechia either, to be totally honest with you. Did you?
I did.
Okay,
yes.
yeah. Well, but you're very knowledgeable.
I love a geography quiz, though.
Yeah. Is it still a republic? They just don't call it the Czech Republic
yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
Now, at my house, we recently...
I do need fullbacks, Daniel. That's a good argument. It's a good point.
We recently resurrected the talking globe that was used in Crash Course World History.
Love the talking globe.
Oh, it's so much fun.
All right, now we're going to do the fun job of selling players. So this is the deal, Stan.
It's like a garage sale.
Bouba and Ali Al-Hamadi are our 2 starting strikers.
Okay.
Then we got our 2 backup strikers who come in, Omar Bougil and Matty Stevens. Matty Stevens is too old to be the future of the club, but he's a great player and a good person. We've got Yeboah. He's got to be part of the team. Tete, part of the team. John, part of the team. We don't have enough central midfielders, I don't think, to let anybody else go. Harry Sidwell already on transfer listed. Afue is our only good left midfielder, and so I think we have to leave him.
Yeah, he's crucial.
He's crucial. And then I think Ogundera, I think, is part of our future. We don't have enough center backs to be messing around too much. Ryan Johnson can probably be added to the transfer list. Aaron Pierre can be added to the transfer list. He's already there. Ben Hennigan transfer listed.
He's not that happy anyway.
He's not that happy anyway. And we don't want people who aren't happy, Stan.
That's true. Well, we don't want people who are unhappy to be on the team.
That's right. We don't want to judge people who are depressed.
Yeah, I think if they've got some sadness to overcome, that's fine.
And in fact, like, I would argue it's in some ways it's a good sign, right? It means that you're alive to the suffering of the world. You don't want to not be alive to that. What does Benedictson have to say to me? I've been dreaming of this happening. Thanks for giving me a chance in the senior squad, Big J. I'm desperate to show everybody what I can bring to the team. You are our future. I know there's more to come from you.
Oh, I love a whiff of desperation.
All right. Here we go. 7 unread emails. What a great game. It's all about reading emails. This is about my things. Youth development is important. Thrilled by the progress of our academy in recent times. Will Nightingale was sold. James Tilley was sold. We're cleaning house of the older gentlemen.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
Fat Vegan Slim proposes that we say threateningly, "Be happy or be sold."
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, it's hard
fair.
out there.
Someone asked if you get the shock pen when the other team scores a goal.
No,
No,
that's not
time's
fair.
over.
That's not fair.
I do
That's
still
too
have the
much.
shock pen.
You do still have it?
Yeah.
You can sell that someday on
Probably
eBay. I got a good price for Ethan Sutcliffe. He's building, but I don't really know what to do with all of our transfer money except try to buy youth players. So, all right, we're going to advance. We're playing this preseason fixture where we're up against Salernita?
Salernita? Where's that team based?
Oh, we may have to sell Jake Reeves from the middle of our team.
Ooh. Is it just a good offer? Is that the issue?
Well, I mean, he's not going to be part of our future. He's 32 years old, and they're offering $570,000 for a 32-year-old. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I sell?
Yeah, what's the consensus?
Wombling Free, by the way, is an actual AFC Wimbledon fan who knows all the songs in real life. Should I sell Jake Reeves? Jake Reeves in the middle of our team. Jake Reeves in the middle of our... But he's 32.
Yeah.
And we're building for the future.
That is one of the best songs, though.
Peter Short says sell him, but it is one of our best songs. There's a good counter argument.
Yeah.
Wombling Free says, never mind, that's a great price. Peter says, too good of a deal. Robin says sell, I think.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying sell.
Okay. I think we got to sell him.
The market has spoken.
I just, God, and it's not really saying goodbye to Jake Reeves. It's saying we're all about to become one FC Magdeburg fans. So Violet just says it right straightforward. He old.
He old.
He old.
Yeah. It's true.
32, He's not as young as he used to be. Paris Locke, no, I don't want to sell him and get a new player who's not very good, who's 32 years old. I just want to sell him. So I'm going to go ahead and reject that deal from Morecambe, even though they are the Shrimps, Stan.
The Shrimps.
We got it. The Shrimps wanted to buy him, and we're going to have to say no. All right. Time to play an actual match of football here. We're going to be playing this team, I think, in the second tier of Italian football at the Allianz Stadium. This is so unrealistic.
Allianz.
The idea that AFC Wimbledon would play a preseason game in front of 70,000 people at the Allianz Stadium.
Well, they were champions. They won their league, right?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Benedict Cumberbatch, you didn't miss anything, so don't worry.
Yeah.
All you missed was some reading of emails.
Mostly administrative work.
You largely missed the administrative stuff. Oh well, Stan, what are you planning for the holidays?
A pretty quiet time, really.
I like the sound of that.
We don't do a lot for the holidays.
Yeah,
we have thought about putting lights up, but we haven't.
We put some lights up. I don't know if you saw them when you came in, but we have some lights up.
I didn't. We are going to participate.
It's Ali Al-Hamidi. It's Ali Al-Hamidi. I mean, the guy, he's just made differently. I don't think I've set it to world-class skill level. I think that's the real issue. There's no way I would have scored that goal on world-class. That was professional skill level goals.
It looked great.
I think that's Allianz Stadium in Germany, not in Minneapolis. But if we are in Minneapolis, that's even better for us. That's great for us. Look at that. It's a good finish. It's solid. You know, what's the song, Stan?
Ali al-Hamadi, Hamadi, Ali al-Hamadi, Hamadi.
There we go.
There we go. We are participating in the neighborhood Luminaria.
Whoa, what's that mean?
Where you have the white bag with sand and a candle in it.
Oh, I love those.
Light up the
we
whole
had
neighborhood.
those when I was a kid. We had those in my neighborhood.
Yeah,
I loved it.
They do them in my neighborhood, and they
that's great.
look lovely. We drove around on Christmas Eve last year, and some cul-de-sacs are better than other parts of the neighborhood.
Sure.
For the most part, it's really cool, and I got a really cool lighter to light the candles this year. I'm very excited about it. It's electric, and like it forms like it looks like a plasma arc between like two tines at the end of it. It's wild.
Wow, cool.
Yeah.
What's the super chat say?
It says, Brett says, I recently finished Poems by Im Shiki, Japanese poet, died in 1992.
Died of tuberculosis.
From tuberculosis.
He was named. He's heavily featured in my book. Everything is tuberculosis.
He's a
I
important character.
I love his poetry. Yeah, he is actually an important character.
Well, he has a poem here. I don't know when I'll get well again, but I'm having seeds for fall flowers planted in the garden.
Oh, beautiful. He wrote some poems right at the end of his life, like literally like a day or two before he died. That partly fed this notion that people with consumption, especially as they became more ill, they became more brilliant. And he's sort of a non-Western example of this phenomenon. So it wasn't limited to just the West. But yeah, thank you for bringing that up. He has become one of my favorite poets as a result of my my work on this book, like reading through a lot of his poetry.
That's so cool.
Yeah. He also he took on the name of a particular bird that had a red throat and was believed to and as a result was believed to like be bleeding from its throat as it sung, which is similar to, of course, the experience of consumption. That was a nasty tackle, I thought. That's not a good way to treat little JJ, personally.
Interesting. What kind of bird is it?
Some kind of cuckoo bird.
Huh. But native to Japan, probably.
Native to Japan, yeah. Come on, Bouba. Show him what you got, Bouba. Score on your debut. Oh, that was a really good ball. That's the kind of football I want to see from the boys this season, because League One is going to be exponentially harder than League Two. We're facing teams like Wrexham, owned by Ryan Reynolds, and other teams that are also owned by fancy people. Ooh. And so it's a 1-0 first half. Not the best half of football I've ever played, but also not the worst. I am going to make some changes just to see some other players play at halftime. So I've been playing Yeboah in center midfield, but he can also play out left. But he's actually better in center midfield. Would you look? No, he's about the same. So I'm gonna switch up the midfield. But it seems like Yeboah is going to need to be a good midfielder for us since Jake Reeves is departing from the middle of our team. And I'm gonna bring on, just so he doesn't get hurt or anything, I'm gonna bring on Matty Stevens for Ali Al-Hamadi. You know.
Okay. Yeah, you've got a lot invested in Ali Al-Hamadi here.
Oh yeah, he's our star. There's no question about it. He's the man. So I think the rest of our transfer budget we're going to save and spend. I mean, if Matty Stevens scores here, he's really making. Well, he didn't.
Well,
but he is. I mean, you know, there's a case to be made. Do we try to win? Are we playing for the wins, or are we playing for trying to get our youths better? You know,
can we do both?
Well, that's the hope.
That's the best case scenario.
That's the best case scenario. It's Bouba. His positioning isn't very good so far. That would have been a goal if he'd had proper positioning.
Gavin asks if you did manage to get that $1 million young person from Sierra Leone.
I did.
Oh man,
what's his name? The Messiah.
The Messiah.
But I think he's still on the youth team. Let's take a look at him after the game, and we'll see how the youth squad's shaping up in general.
Yeah. He'll be back.
Yeah.
What? Oh boy. What? Are you doing anything interesting of the holiday? My parents are coming.
My parents are not coming because they're going to be with Uncle Hank.
Oh yeah.
Bouba on his debut with an assist from Matty Stevens. Bouba, 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 Bouba. I don't have a song for him yet.
I mean, you have a chant.
I have a chant. But I want a complicated song.
Yeah.
And it'd be great to have a song about Bouba and Ali Al-Hamidi. Yeah, maybe we'll call Bouba the Messiah. There's no reason why you have to be named Messiah to be the Messiah, right? I mean, I guess there is. Does Jesus mean Messiah? Did they name him after who he was, or did they name him just?
I thought Jesus was like equivalent to.
I don't know. You're the theologian, Stan.
No, I think you did more divinity school than I did.
Well, just by one day.
Just by one day. Aye.
Just by one day. We do need.
Isn't it Joshua? Jesus is like a equivalent of Joshua.
Is it?
I don't know.
Well, you seem like the expert. You said that very convincingly. Bouba!
Jesus is Greek for Joshua, some people are saying.
He can't hit it yet.
Or Yeshua.
Colleen is saying that Jesus, Joshua, and Josiah are all the same name.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay. All right. We're getting a little more explanation in here. Long story short, we can call Bouba the Messiah if Bouja's comfortable being called the Messiah.
Wow.
It's a lot of pressure on a young man.
It really is.
He is only 16. You know what's amazing is that we're, after just one season of working hard on our youth development, we could field an entire 11 made out of 17-year-olds.
Yeah, you're playing a lot of
children,
a lot of young people.
There's some child labor laws that could be, that you could make a case that child labor laws should get involved here.
Yeah,
it's Bouba. It's Bouba. It's Bouba.
You could be in violation of the Factory Acts of 1832 in the United Kingdom.
I could.
Which,
is that the act that said no more child labor?
It reduced child labor.
That's what why get rid of it when you can reduce it, you know?
Well, progress is incremental often.
That's true. And it often feels like because progress is incremental and totally inadequate and the injustice is so profound. Yes. It often feels like incremental progress isn't really progress, but of course it is.
Yeah.
And incremental progress is like both inadequate and infuriating and necessary.
Yeah. Also the way things get done.
I'm at a TBRN in Alaska, and I'm so excited for your book. Thank you, Haley.
Wow.
That's amazing. There's, Alaska has a role to play in the book because I tell the story of when comprehensive tuberculosis care came to Bethel, Alaska. I don't know, where are you in Alaska, Haley? I tell the story of when comprehensive TB care came to Bethel in the 1960s. Bethel had a really high TB rate until the 60s, and then comprehensive care came with preventative antibiotics offered to everybody who was a close contact of those infected, and these mobile chest x-ray machines that fanned out across the town, offering free chest x-rays, and then anybody who had active TB was put on therapy. And they reduced TB in 1 year by over 65%. It's an incredible story, and a reminder of what's possible. I have 4 unread emails.
Progress isn't always incremental.
All my patients are from Bethel or the surrounding villages. Incredible. What a small world.
Wow.
Well, I have been to Bethel, Alaska, weirdly, and it is a beautiful little town. And that is amazing that you're doing that great work. Thank you for doing that important work. And it is still, unfortunately, we still see a lot of disparities in the United States with indigenous native and indigenous populations. So we still see high TB rates among Native Alaskans. So thank you for doing that important work. Okay. I'm writing to let you know that Matthew Stevens has developed well, and we're now satisfied he's reached the physical levels we expected from him.
Get him out of here.
Sell him.
like a fatted calf.
A Gundal Laxon has departed for Czechia for the next 3 months. Okay, I knew about that. All right, so no more unread emails that are of importance.
Good.
Let's see what happens here. Something's happening. Oh, Godspeed, sir.
Ooh.
I wish you all the best in your new adventures.
Security walking him to the door?
Yeah, Big J is walking him to the door, along with my assistant coach, who should be bald John Green, but for some reason has hair.
Toupeed John Green.
Aaron Sassu headed to Motor Lublin. Some would argue the greatest motor-based bad negotiation. Well, I disagree.
Squad
completely.
Lacks quality.
Well, I disagree with everything you've said. That was a bad negotiation, and that the squad lacks quality.
Yikes. That's a brutal.
It's hurtful.
Brutal for performance review.
Yeah, that's a hard performance review to hear. But I did get $525,000 put into the transfer budget that I can spend on children, which only sounds weird.
It's no big deal.
All right, we're going to be playing. Is that Knott's County that we're going to be playing soon? Oh, we're losing another one, Stan.
Oh, boy.
Oh, is it Jake Reeves? Oh, no, it's heartbreaking. Jake Reeves, who apparently wears his headband even when he's got a suit on. Jake Reeves, who never takes off the headband.
That headband goes with anything.
Our longtime captain, our great player, he's got a good bag. You got to say, that's a nice looking leather bag. Jake Reeves, Godspeed, my man. Quack and Cat wants to know if Bald John Green is wearing a unit or if he got hair plugs. And I think it's hard to know.
He may have had a recent trip to Turkey.
Could have had a recent trip to Turkey. Well, we're all fans of FC Magdeburg now because that's where Jake Reeves lives. That's a bad negotiation. He's a 32-year-old man. And you say I have good squad depth.
Huh.
All right.
What the best possible deal was $800K.
It seems like I did great, actually.
I think you did fine.
All right, let's see here. Ollie Palmer, Godspeed, sir. He's off. Benedictson, who is this? Huddersfield Town wants to offer him a position. You know what? I'll let you have a 1-year loan.
Wait.
And then Afua. Wait, is Benedictson the one that I have to keep, or is he the one that I'm putting out on loan?
Wait.
No, Isaacson is the one that I'm keeping.
Okay.
Afua is not available for transfer, no matter what you want, Plymouth Argyle. He's my guy. He's 5'7", and he's all mine. All right.
Oh, Jennifer says maybe the headband is attached.
Oh, that's a great point. I hadn't thought of that. Maybe that's what holds it all together.
Possibly.
You know?
Or maybe he went to Turkey with Bald John Green, and that's his binder.
It's possible. It's possible. Einerson. What's his name? We got to remember this guy's name since he's our goalkeeper. Einerson. What does that sound like? Can anybody think of anything that sounds like Einerson? Einerson. I guess we could just call him Einerson. Son of Einar.
It's true.
I guess we could call him son of Einar, grandson of Einar, great-grandson of Einar, descendant of Einar from the Einars, the Icelandic Einars. Iceland's such a small country to have so much going on.
Scion of the Einars, maybe?
Scion of the Einars. Pythagonal reports, I'm just wrapping up the copy of the Anthropocene Reviewed I got my mom for Christmas. I hope she likes it. I hope she likes it too. That's so nice of you to get her that.
Oh, wrapping it in paper. I thought you were just finishing reading it before you gave it to her. Just wrapping it up.
Just wrapping it up. Just wrapping up a read real quick before I have to give it to mom. Nice person. That's a good one. Einerson.
Oh yeah.
Einerson of the nice Icelandic persons.
Einerson, no one is finer, son.
I know, son. No one is finer, son. Einerson the finer son. Oh, he has a less attractive younger brother. He's the finer son.
Oh, he's the finer son.
Einerson the finer son.
Less attractive younger brother.
All right, here we go. Einerson the finer son. Here we go. We're going to be playing Notts County today. They play in orange and white, which I've always thought is a little offensive.
Why?
It just seems problematic.
Okay.
You know, orange, really?
Don't the Dutch have that locked down?
Yeah, I feel like unless you're literally Dutch, you shouldn't be playing in orange. And if you do play in orange, you got to play in all orange. You can't go with this creamsicle business where it's half orange, half white.
Beautiful callback from Flying Kiwi. So glad to help develop the lore, son.
I mean, the irony is, of course, we're never going to say Einarson's name except when he makes a save because he's never going to score a goal or anything. So he doesn't really need a song as such.
Yeah, someone suggested he's on fire, son.
Oh.
But yeah, what's he going to... He's just standing
Well,
there.
he could be on fire, son, when he scores goals. I mean, when he...
thought he-
oh, it was offside.
When he blocks goals.
When he blocks goals, when he saves goals. How much offside was it? No, most of his body was offside.
Yeah, that's a lot of bod.
Yeah. I get it. Bouba's still learning the game. He is only 16, to be fair. He's got a lot to learn. He's going to reach his peak right at the right around the time that this series ends.
In Marica, I'm Dutch. I could care less. You can have the orange.
Oh, well, that's nice, but I don't think that's a typical Dutch response.
Yeah,
I'm almost positive that Dutch people in general care about the orange. I've been to Koninginnedag. I know that my Dutch pronunciation is great. You don't even have to tell me.
I was about to tell you.
I know. Oh, God. Panic at the disco.
Ooh.
Panic.
Oh, Einarson.
Einarson. The Finerson.
Nothing could
He's
be
on
finer.
Fireson. You're right. We could use all of them. What a great job by Einarson. He came up hugerson.
Great job, Chet. The Einarsonist?
The Einarsonist.
He is on fire.
Is this guy hurt? Oh, no. We've got an injury. We've got an injury, Stan. It's Tete.
Oh, Tete.
Okay.
I feel we hardly knew you.
We were just falling in love with Tete. And this tells me that actually we do not need to sell Neufville. We need to keep Neufville because he's our only player in that position.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
How bad is Tete's injury? Do we know?
he's still running, so it doesn't look like it's that bad. Here comes Isaac Ogundera. Here comes Isaac. Here comes Oggs. Here comes Oggs. He's cutting across. He's making moves. Oh, he tried to get too fancy. He wanted to do too much. He should have just passed the ball.
Ooh,
That sounded like a Kendrick Lamar lyric.
Oh,
I
really?
mean, by the way, that was a track back there by a purportedly injured player that looked pretty darn good. Ooh, Tete's suffering out there. He got injured and then he got tackled again.
Tete.
Poor Tete.
When you see it in print, it does look like his name is Teeth, but it's not.
It's not.
David Chapin is now a Womble enthusiast.
Yes, David.
Welcome.
To Ali Al-Hamidi. To Ali Al-Hamidi. Oh! Thank you, David, for becoming a Womble enthusiast. You can become a member at the link in the doobly-doo. Sometimes when I know I'm going to stutter, I pretend to stutter. Do you ever do that? Is that unique to me? Like I know I'm gonna say something twice, so I just pretend that I'm gonna say it a bunch of times.
Interesting.
I don't know why that is.
I don't consciously do that.
I don't consciously do it
now
either.
I wonder if I do. Well, I'm not conscious of that being part of my.
Oh
speech
yeah.
pattern, but maybe
It's something
it
I've
is.
noticed about myself.
I'm gonna have to pay more attention.
All right. Well, they put the ball into space there, Notts County, and it is still 0-0. I feel like we're playing well, we're dominating, but it's 0-0 at halftime, and we don't like the look of that. Jen has just put up a link to where you can become a member.
It looks like both of our Dutch pronunciations were hilarious.
What was yours?
This person's name.
What was their name?
Well, I'm not going to say it.
Anna
because I
Marieke.
was- Yeah.
I would say Anna Marieke.
Well, how did
One time I
John
said Dirk Kuyt, the name of my favorite Dutch footballer,
Yeah.
and the person I was speaking to, who was Dutch, looked at me as if I were on the moon, and I said, Dirk Kuyt from Liverpool, and then they said, I swear, Dirk Kuyt, and I said yes, and they said ha 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 ha, and I was like, but I just said what you said exactly, Dirk Kuyt. Anyway,
that's tough.
my Dutch is real bad. It's so bad that one time I was trying to speak Dutch in a hospital where because I had to get my gallbladder out, and the Dutch nurse said to me, the one thing that you really don't want to hear from a Dutch person, auf Deutsch, are you German?
Yeah, that happened to me in Amsterdam.
It's terrible. It's terrible. It's the only thing worse than being American. Shoot!
Yeah, I was excited at the time, and then when I found out that
tete means gazunkas in Dutch, apparently.
Yeah.
So that's quite something.
Tete.
Uh-oh. Panic at the disco. Panic. Great. Oh, Einerson. What?
Nothing could be finer, son.
What?
Wait.
What? Show me a replay, please. No, there's nothing there. There's absolutely nothing there. All right, we got to focus, Stan. We got to make a big save here.
Oh, I love that move.
Dang it. We didn't make a big save. Okay.
How did you make him do that, like, trapped in the box mime move?
It was by accident. Whatever I did was an accident. All right, we got to come back here against Notts County. Not an easiest task. We got to believe in ourselves, though. It's I do. It's a do. It's I do. It's a do. Potato. I needed a little boost there. Notts County is outplaying us on every part of the pitch right now.
No.
I'm worried that we're just not good enough for League One, that like our team is too young and we're just going to struggle all season.
They're very young.
They're very young. Well, I'm getting nervous now. I'm getting very nervous. How many minutes are left in this game, Stan?
Looks like 18.
Oh, boy.
But they go very fast.
They go very fast. And I'm really struggling to make any progress at all. There goes Ali Al-Hamidi. Ali Al-Hamidi, are you going to save us? You saved us. Ali Al-Hamidi saves us as he always does, and then he stirs the pot. He stirs the pot. He lets the people know.
Those young people are pumped.
Oh, gazunkas. All right. Okay. That was encouraging. That was an encouraging bit of play there. All right.
Nicky claims to have been mistaken for an Icelander in Iceland.
Oh, that's a great honor.
Yeah, that's
a great honor.
Profound compliment.
Okay, let's see if we can win this game. I think we can, Stan. I believe in us.
Oh, yeah.
There's no reason not to. That's the thing about self-belief. It's always justified.
Here we go.
Get in there! Oh, Bouba, that could not have been worse.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that could not have been worse. Bouba.
Robin's cat is watching. Hello, Robin's cat.
Hello, Robin's cat. Okay. Big fan of Robin's cat. Sometimes I sometimes think Robin's cat might be my favorite cat.
Wow.
Except for all the other viewers' cats.
Right. They are all very
And,
nice.
of course, my brother's cats. Gummy Bear and the other one.
Gummy Bear and the other one.
What's the other one called? Chester.
Oh. I was going to suggest Teddy Graham.
Okay, how much time is left, Stan?
Not much. It's at 89.
Oh, we needed to make that move. I needed
foot.
to pass there. I needed a better pass. Oh, it's going to be a 1-1 draw. How disappointing for the Wimbly Womblies.
Yeah.
Oh, very disappointing play. I mean, at least we came back from 1-0 down. Oh, no. Other John Green is frankly disappointed in his team. We need this $675,000. We need it for the youths. Other John Green waving to the crowd, waving. Ali Al-Hamidi, 1 goal on 2 attempts. If you feed the Ali Al-Hamidi, he will score, but we just did not feed him enough. We'll say the DFTBA is looking great on the back of the shorts there. Looking real good.
It's always a thrill to see.
It's great. All right. Let's not be too disappointed in ourselves. Let's give ourselves some positive self-talk.
Yeah. A tie is not a loss, okay?
A tie is not a loss. That's such a good observation, Stan.
Thank you.
Oh, all right. Okay. Let's advance and see what's on the other side of this. let's see if anybody else is. Let's take a look at the. Let's go to Office and see the standings here. Oh, it looks like I'm out, Stan. It looks like I lost the cup.
What? What cup?
The preseason cup that we were participating in just now, because they've gone already to. That's disappointing. I was hoping to have another preseason game.
Oh,
but you just tie one.
Starting.
You tie one and you don't win.
Really?
All right, let's see. Let's read our 4 unread emails.
Oh, great.
Thrilling. It's unfortunate that we didn't win the European International Cup. The most important thing, though, is that the team is fit and ready to start the new season. Actually, Tete's injured, but thanks for bringing it up. Reeves sold.
Well, Reeves was in great shape, according to yesterday's email.
Yes. Okay. All right, well.
Yeah, that was tough. That was a tough tie. A tie is not as good as a win.
Yeah, tie is not as good as a win. That's such a good observation, Stan.
I'm really learning a lot about football.
You are. You know most of the major stuff. Loan terms offered to Benedictson. All right, Benedictson. Received offers. Harry Sidwell. Godspeed, sir. I wish you all the luck in the world.
Yeah,
Benedictson. I'm going to accept the offer of Huddersfield Town. You're going to go there and you're going to play great. I'm going to be very proud of you. This I'm going to go ahead and reject because I think we need to keep Josh Neufeld. I think he's going to be ours. I think he's going to be ours for the rest of the season.
All right. Oh, because
we just don't have enough.
Tete's backup.
Yeah, he's Tete's backup, and Tete obviously is prone to injury.
He's fragile.
He's a fragile man. But who among us isn't? You know, if you think about it, Stan.
Everyone is, yeah.
We all have our fragilities.
We're all hanging on by a thread in our own ways.
It's a great observation.
You're very kind.
Oh, BF says, Orange, you glad you didn't lose? Don't bring it up again, BF. All right. I'm already in enough pain from having lost my $670,000.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was what was on the line?
$670,000.
It's a lot of dough.
It's a lot of dough. A lot of dough. It's a fair amount of dough. Well, everybody has these nice leather bags. Don't they understand that they're fourth-tier football players? Although, as Allison would point out, they are making $6,000 a week.
Yeah, that fourth tier is not, doesn't seem like poverty to me.
No. No, it's a good living. Well, I did a good job with Harry Sidwell.
And aren't they third tier?
We're now a third-tier team.
Yeah.
That's a great point, Stan. It's a great point. All right, we got $300K for him, which was the best possible deal and also his market value. But I'm happy with that. We got a new email from the chief executive, and I'm not going to stress out too much about that. I just met with the chief executive of Real Life AFC Wimbledon today.
Not in person.
No, over Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you guys talk about?
Oh, private stuff that I can't talk about. We're selling a lot of players. We may have to buy some players. We're saying goodbye to a lot of fellas.
Yeah. You've made this walk a number of times now.
Yeah. I'm getting a little tired. So is Bald John Green with his hair transplants.
Okay, see ya.
I like that it was just like no handshake or anything, you know? Thanks for playing for us for 2 years. Now you're going to Dundalk.
Later, bro. Have fun in Dundalk.
Enjoy Dundalk.
Where's
I got an
Dundalk?
F. I got an F for that one, but I don't mind getting an F.
Okay.
Well, apparently, people think that it is realistic to have nice leather bags. You just got to. It's about whether or not you make it a priority.
Well, it seems like maybe the team got a deal on them. They're all the same.
That's a great. That's perfect. That's what it is. That's what it is. We have a leather bag sponsor. All right, we've got 4 offers.
Found them at Big Lots or
Omar
something.
Bougiel is on the transfer, but I don't think I can. Omar Bougiel. I got to reject that offer. He's part of our future.
Look at his mustache.
And Josh Neufeld, I'm going to go ahead and reject that offer as well. Although Real Sporting is a good club. But I'm going to reject that offer. 500 emails. That's so many. So many emails.
6?
6 unread emails.
They're pouring in.
Isaac Ogundera. I don't think I can sell Isaac Ogundera. I think I still need backup there. $1.45 million. What is his value?
A lot of money.
Wow.
Wait.
I think I got to keep him.
Okay.
Even though that's a lot of money. All right.
I feel like you would have gotten an A on that.
Okay. I probably would have gotten an A for that, but it's not just about getting an A. It's also about having the football club that I need. All right, this is real. This is real now. Let me go to the academy, make sure that there's no new players. Nope, scouting in progress in Colombia, Sierra Leone, and Czechia, which is now called the Czech Republic. By the way, look at that. It was called Czechia when you searched, but it's now called the Czech Republic because this is a broken video game.
Well, I think EA, as I said earlier, they're embracing starting before you're ready. They know they'll never get their art into the world if they don't release the game with bugs.
That's a good, better done than perfect, as we used to say around Crash Course.
Although if you're charging
$70 for a game, maybe better perfect than done.
You could get a little closer.
Okay. Hannah asks if I learned anything new today. I did. I learned about the relation, the way that sort of Bismarck and the Kaiser and that late 19th century era of Germany really laid the groundwork ideologically for World War I. You could say there is no World War I without Bismarck. At least that was the argument that these two historians were making in a podcast I was listening to.
Okay.
So, what do you think?
That sounds believable to me.
Yeah. Did you learn anything today, Stan?
Did I learn anything today?
Did you learn anything about the Industrial Revolution or anything?
I did. I learned some things yesterday.
Well,
about that.
You could just pretend that was today. You don't have to be radically honest.
Well, the Luddites were a little more organized than I thought.
And the Luddites were like a group of people who were trying to destroy factory machinery.
Yes, they were
to slow down technology.
Well, they were protesting like the drop in wages and employment brought about by the gain in productivity from the machines. And
so basically we're going through something similar now.
Yeah.
With AI, with knowledge workers being less important than they used to be.
And even with American manufacturing continues.
And American manufacturing shrinking, and more efficiency, more automation in manufacturing, meaning that there are fewer employees. So there's higher productivity. So ostensibly the economy is quote unquote better, but it's not better for everyone.
Yeah, I'm a little mad about the productivity explosion. And why has it not resulted in fewer work hours?
Why? Well, the productivity explosion, very interestingly, has not resulted in a significantly higher quality of life unless you, in the last 20 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's partly because productivity hasn't risen that much, or if it's. I think it's mostly. I think we know why. I think most of the wealth is being captured by relatively few people.
Yes.
I think that's the reason.
And I feel like the
boom. Our first goal of the season is from Bouja, 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 Bouja.
That was a great slide and salute.
Great slide and salute. If nothing else, Bouja is going to be an absolute star for his ability to celebrate. I think Bouja is our future. He's 17 years old. He's a striker. He's 6 feet tall. He's fast. He's not that fast, but he'll get faster as he gets older. And he's just a great looking young man. And that's it. Look at the celebration. Chinedu. I love it. Makes me so happy. Show me the back of his shorts. There, I got a little glimpse of the DFTBA there.
So the Luddites, they became kind of organized in 1811. By 1812, Parliament had passed a law making it a capital offense to smash machines.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what else is a capital offense?
Bouja.
Bouja. Bouja. Bouja. Bouja. Bouja. Bouja. Bouja. Bouja.
I'm sorry this fact is taking so long to explain, but Lord Byron spoke out in Parliament in support of the Luddites, saying we need to address the real stuff that's going on with these people rather than just...
You got to address the underlying causes, not just the anger.
Lord Byron.
Lord Byron. A lord.
That? Yeah.
But a classy lord.
Well,
not really.
Classy's not the right word.
Classy's the wrong adjective. He was right on that issue.
Yes.
You know, he wanted to die of consumption because the ladies would say how interesting and beautiful he looked in dying.
Beautiful death. Instead, he died of, a fever in Greece?
Died of a fever in Greece. It's like some typhoid style stuff.
Yeah.
Rut-row.
Now, Sarah,
Einerson,
member for 3 months, literally wrote their master's thesis on the link between productivity and wages worldwide since 2000, and there is no statistical link between wages and productivity.
Wow. Well, Sarah knows a lot more about it than we do.
Yes.
And Sarah, I believe Sarah.
I do too.
That's so interesting, though. Like, there should be, I mean, at least according to my understanding of, well, I don't know. I probably have a very naive and simplistic understanding of how economies work.
Oh, I know I do.
You know, they teach you that stuff in Economics 101, and then it makes a lot of sense. Speaking of things that don't make sense, I'm going to need Einerson. Einerson!
Oh, he did everything he could.
I mean, he acted like the finer son. He just, the rebound. Oh, he's offside! Ha ha!
Oh.
Ha ha, you're offside. Einerson actually did make the save. Good job, Einerson.
Beautiful. Lord Byron.
JMA says, greetings from Tasmania. I mean, wombles are everywhere, Stan. The wombles are all over the world.
You know, I really love being a part of this corner of the internet. It's just wonderful here.
It's nice.
So nice.
It's pleasant. I'm going to need Einerson again. Einerson. Coming up big.
You made the right move with Einerson.
Oh, he's been class.
Yeah. Unlike Lord Byron.
Unlike Lord Byron. It's very true. Very true.
Lord Byron, he was into whatever. And one of the things he was into was supporting
Luddites.
Yeah.
He's our Geinerson.
He is our Geinerson.
Oh, all right. Well, we're winning the game. It's 2-0. Einerson's had a really good game. Both goals have been scored by Bouba. He's 1 goal away from a hat trick on his full debut as a 17-year-old child. That would be magic. I'll just say it. That would be magic. And I know Ali Al-Hamidi wants it to happen. Ali Al-Hamidi, a radically unselfish player, does not care who scores the goals as long as the goals get scored. He's going to try to set up Bouba for a hat trick. You know he will. That's just who he is.
He's here for the team.
He's here for the team. He's all about the people. Good job, Einerson. Good job, Einerson. The finer son. Son of Einar, grandson of Einar, great-grandson of Einar.
Oh, Tiff says the Australians are awake. Hello from Melbourne.
Hey, good morning. Or good evening. I have to confess, I do not know. What do you think it is, Stan? Morning?
Sure. Is it morning? Is it like 12 hours?
I think it's 12 hours.
No, that would be 3:47 a.m.
Well, the Australians are awake. Maybe it's very early in the morning.
Could be early risers.
All right, I have a new strategy that I'm working out here.
Is it winning?
Yes. See how it worked? It worked really well. No, I don't think the game knows that you don't have to keep a high... I think you don't have to keep a high line, and the game gets confused if you choose not to keep a high line. So I think that was working for me.
16 hours. It's
16 hours. 7:47 a.m. You know, would that everybody was as committed to Wimbly Womblies as those people are. The 4th Kingbridge novel of Ken Follett is partly about Luddites. Great series.
Elise Marshall has asked me to ask you if you have a preference between a lav mic or a handheld mic.
Is she in chat?
Yeah.
I prefer a handheld mic, Elise. if I have my druthers. That's Elise has been my publicist at Penguin Random House since 2011. And is still apparently at work.
Yeah.
Even though I think you should be on holiday, Elise.
You should be.
Oh, it's a boom, boom, boom from Lil Jon.
I feel like I've been helping Elise with requests like these for 13 years.
13 years. Stan, I'm going to say it one more time.
Okay.
It was a goal from Lil Jon.
Lil Jon. What?
Yeah! Great goal from Lil Jon. Yeah, I like a handheld mic just because I always feel like a lav mic, I don't have as much control, ironically.
Yeah.
And I like the look of a handheld mic, too. It gives me a little bit of protection in front of my body.
It gives you something to do with your hands.
Gives me something to do with my hands a little bit. I like it.
BVDV says the 4th Kingsbridge novel by Ken Follett.
Hey! Bouba from outside the box with an absolute banger.
Is that's the hat trick?
That's the hat trick for Bouba.
Bouba.
Have you ever read any of the Ken Follett books?
I've read all of those.
Have you read all the Kingsbridge?
Pillars of the Earth.
Pillars of the Earth ones? I like Pillars of the Earth a lot. I haven't read the others, though.
They are very good.
Yeah, they're super enjoyable.
Yeah.
He's a big football fan.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's the co-owner of Norwich City.
They just
Big
read
goal from
so
outside the
beautifully.
box. I mean, Bouba is the future. I think we're feeling it. There's other John Green. Looking good. Looking good on sideline.
But yes, BBDB, I've been thinking about that one about the Leites a lot.
And how, but they were like organized. It wasn't like
Well, there were just more cells than you would expect, and like some of them actually did training and things.
Oh, wow.
To prepare for their missions. Yeah, it was more organized than I was surprised to find this out.
Yeah. No, that's pretty cool though.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, those machines put a lot of people out of work, you know?
They did, and we are going to go through it again, and apparently we're not even going to have increased wages.
Yeah.
So that's a bummer.
That is a bummer.
Uh-oh. Oh my God, Einerson. What a save. He got real big. And he made a save. Son of Einar, grandson of Einar.
Yeah, I was reading today about the idea of AI like being such a destructive force, the large language model, because it is like undermining and damaging the revenues of the very material it relies on to create something useful.
Its large language models.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, Hank and I've had a pretty stressful couple weeks, and like I was like part I am deathly afraid of what, not just like what it spells. I'm not just afraid of like what it spells for like individuals' jobs, although I mean that is a concern for me.
Yeah.
But I'm really, oh my God, he scored 4 goals. Oh my God, he scored 4 goals. 4 goals. 4 goals for Bouba, no goals for Ali Al-Hamidi. But look, Ali Al-Hamidi's still happy.
Yeah.
He's still happy for his friend. That was Joe. I don't even know who that was. Look at that. Phenomenal.
What? Are you doing this?
No.
Or is that all automated replay?
It's all automated replay.
That's Bouba hugging him, isn't it?
That was Bouba.
Oh.
Bouba with his 4th goal.
Scored, Bouba hugged. Or is Bouba not on the field?
I don't think Bougiel's on the field. I think that's Ali Al-Hamidi.
Okay.
But I should probably bring on Bougiel.
All right, so what were you worried about with AI?
I'm not just worried about, I'm worried about the way it's going to change the social order, not just the way it's going to affect individual people's jobs. Like the way it's going to like, the way that you can talk to an AI and not feel lonely, or you can talk to an AI and it does kind of sound like me, or you can talk to like that freaks me out really badly. Like this is something technology often does, is it seeks to solve problems that it created. And I worry that we'll be in this sort of spiral of loneliness and isolation.
Even more isolating.
That's accelerated by large language models instead of. He had 4 attempts on goal and 4 goals, Stan. He scored every time he kicked the ball hard. And you look at DFTBA on the back of his shorts. Very proud of Bouba.
Bouba. Was this his first game?
That's his first game as a Wembley Wombly. First proper game.
This is amazing.
5-0, 3 goals, 4 goals, and then a goal from Lil John. I mean, what else can you say? The kid's special. He's built different.
Matt Hollenberg says AI's not beating you at football.
Not yet.
Not yet.
There's this old novel that I remember I read when I worked at Booklist, and it was it's called Bear versus Shark. Have you ever heard of it? Somebody wants to buy Einerson. After that game, no sir, you may not have him.
I'm sure there's a line out the door to buy
him. Einerson is not for sale. He is the future of our club. I think we all understand that now. After that game, I think we all understand that Einarson is the real deal.
Get in line, Nance.
Carabao Cup. Thrilling. I've always loved the Carabao Cup. Let's go to the academy, see if there's any players that have been found. Nope, no players yet. Robin has a question about my book that I want to answer, but I can't figure out how to
scroll back.
How to scroll backwards.
Will there be signed copies of your book in bookstores?
There will be. There will be, and don't feel like you have to pre-order it if like it's hard to pre-order. I mean, the best way to get a signed copy is to pre-order it because like some bookstores may have sold out of their allotment, but in all likelihood, there will be tons and tons of signed copies in bookstores. Is the short answer. So we're gonna play. We have a second team that we play with in the cups, Stan. That's the rule.
Okay.
Just to keep everybody fit.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah, keep them for the games that count.
That's
the
right.
Cups are worth money, right?
The cups are worth money, but I think in this case we also want to make sure that like some of our backups get playing time and everything.
Sure.
Jack
Keep 'em
Curry
happy.
hasn't been on the field yet this season, so we're definitely going to bring in Jack Curry for Oggs, and then we'll put Oggs on the bench, I guess. And but in general, I think we need to be conscious of the fact that it's a long season. And the boys are going to get tired.
Oh yeah.
And so so we're not going to start Einarson this time. We're going to start Martin. We're just going to give different players in the cups, give them their chances.
Sure.
You know, and see
They're
how
gonna
they do.
appreciate the time on the field.
See how they do. There is a UK signed edition. It's only available from Waterstones, to my knowledge. But it is. I'm going to sign. Oh no, Stan! It's blue on blue violence.
Oh.
I hate this. I can't ever tell which team is my team.
Well, which team is your team?
The
solid blue or the purple stripe?
The blue and black stripes, but it's...
Wait, you have the purple stripes?
I'm that guy. I'm the guy who just missed that tackle. I do not currently have the ball.
Okay, with the red triangle above your head.
Yeah, I got the red triangle above my head.
These are not your uniforms.
These are the away uniforms.
I feel like I've never seen these in my life.
Well...
I feel like you've always got a different uniform on.
I don't love these, I'll tell you that. Ooh, almost goal from Matty Stevens.
I mean, have you considered instead of selling players, maybe just slimming the wardrobe down to 2 uniforms?
I'll talk next time I talk to the CEO. I'll mention that. I'll say like, "Hey, I'm not a scientist.
You only need 2 looks."
You need to. Oh, great job by their goalkeeper. You only need 2 looks. It's so true, Stan. You only need 2 looks in this world. What were we talking about? It was important to me. Oh, it was signed copies of my book. So if you live in the UK or Ireland, or also maybe if you live in a place where you can order stuff from the UK easily, which is not that many places. It used to be a lot of places, but then for some reason they chose to change that. Anyway, you can order it at Waterstones. You can order the signed copy. Jen has the link there. And it's you'll get a signed copy of the book. I have not signed those yet. I'm signing those after I finish signing the 105,000 that I'm doing for the U.S. I'm going to do some for the U.K.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to be done signing, Stan. I don't know if you heard the news, but I got the news from my doctor that I'm
You
done.
Can't do it anymore?
I'm done.
Good. Don't hurt yourself.
I got the hook. She doesn't want me to do it anymore.
Well, I think you've done a lot.
Hey, Rosianna got
Rosianna.
got to inbox 0. Congratulations, logged out. I do have a quick question for you, Rosianna.
Put it in an email.
I was thinking about the fact that you were like, I'm going to get to inbox 0, John, and then I'm going to log out and I'm going on vacation and I'll see you in January. And I was like, yeah, of course. And then I was lying down right before Stan came over. I took like a 10-minute lie down just for my brain. And I was like, oh, crap, I got to ask Rosianna about hotels. I'm just kidding, though. I don't really. It's not important. I got it. I know. I honestly just need the name of the hotel where I usually stay in London. And don't put it in chat, please.
No.
Come on, score. Matty Stevens. Matty Stevens with his special hairline. Show me the hairline. Wow. Oh. Does he even have eyebrows? He doesn't. Whoa.
Was that a 32-year-old's cartwheel?
That's a 32-year-old cartwheel.
Yeah.
Gina says, thank you for this delightful history and philosophy podcast that also features football. That's what we're looking to do here, Gina.
Now, I am shocked.
That's what we're looking to do.
By this comment from JMA543.
Yeah.
Stan, I loved your band, Loretta. What happened to the band?
Wow.
This is very unusual.
Wow. Stan, talk about Loretta. Loretta was a great band. And you're still buddies with some of the people in the band.
Yeah, I just saw the guys last weekend. I went to see Jason, the main singer in Jesus Christ Superstar. We
Jesus Christ Superstar
last week. He was in a local production, and Jason also wrote the Crash Course theme many years ago.
He wrote the Crash Course theme song.
So the guys are still around. I keep trying to convince them that maybe we should play some
music sometime.
Yeah. Maybe not out in the world, but just together.
Just for the joy of it. Is it something that brings you a lot of joy to play music with your friends?
Yes, I do like it. I miss it a lot.
I think that I would enjoy it if I had anything like that. You know,
it's a blast.
Yeah. Jennifer asks if I've considered a bionic arm. I would certainly like one after the last week. My arm has hurt so bad this week. It's been incredible.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear it.
It's very distracting. It's
what if you got a presidential auto pin?
I thought about that. Margaret Atwood has one.
Yeah.
Is that her name?
There is an author named Margaret Atwood.
Sure, I know. But Handmaid's Tale?
Yes.
Yeah. She has one.
That's the one.
She has an auto pen, which I've always thought is really cool.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful goal. Is that by Matty Stevens again? Did Matty Stevens score a second? He did. Wow.
Oh, Matty. Boy, his celebrations are nice.
We need a song for little Matty Stevens.
I thought you sold him.
No. I kept him.
Reeves. You sold Reeves.
I sold Jake Reeves. In the middle of our team.
Yeah, Crash Course Loretta history.
Yeah, Loretta.
Some life.
No, you're still yeah. So you could see making music together again, but who knows?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how the other guys feel about it.
Was there a dramatic breakup, or did it just sort of end?
It was just sort of like, well, some kids are coming along, and we're getting just too busy to do this anymore.
Yep.
And to do it at the same level.
Right.
But I'd be willing to just mess around at this point.
Right. Sure. Well, there is something to me so magical about being able to make music with people.
Yes.
Like, I can't make music, so I don't know this experience firsthand really, but like I've seen it through Hank's eyes.
Ooh, it's a real joy.
It seems so fun. It's such a special thing.
And so much different than like playing alone. I like playing at home, but it's just not the same.
It's different when you're playing with people.
It is.
You know,
it is.
It's like there are forms of collaborating and writing that can be really fulfilling, but it's somehow much less. It's different from making music because it's not a live experience. You don't have the like shared sense of like going out into the meadow, as Tom Waits puts it, like where you're like out. You know, you're just sort of like you're not actually where you are. You're in some place that the music makes.
Yeah.
Not to sound too cheesy about it, but I think that's what it is.
So yeah, it's sort of you move into this place of possibility and not knowing exactly what's coming next. It's exciting.
Which is quite thrilling.
Yeah, last time we brushed off the stuff, it was so wild. The muscle memory stuff. Like I would be playing these songs and my conscious mind is thinking, oh boy, I don't know what happens next. And then my hands would just go to the right place.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was cool.
Wow. That is cool. You know what else is cool is Matty Stevens scoring a third goal for AFC Wimbledon.
A hat trick.
Boom.
This is a hat trick type team.
Yeah. Well, for some reason, Bougiel and Ali Alhamadi aren't getting any goals, but they don't mind because they're unselfish people.
Yeah.
That's who they are as people. Are you going to any of the World Cup games? My dad just got us tickets. Are you going to go to any of the World Cup games in 2026, Stan?
I had not planned to.
Oh, I'm going.
Where are they happening?
They're not happening anywhere close to Indianapolis.
Okay.
So they're not happening in Chicago. They're not happening in Detroit. They're not happening in Cincinnati, even though those were all potential towns. They're happening in like Kansas City.
Oh.
It's in the U.S., but it's like also in Canada and Mexico.
Okay, North America then.
North America, if you will.
Where are you
But
going?
not all of North America. It's not in Jamaica, etc.
Sure.
Omar Bugil.
Hey, look. Whoa.
Whoa, wow, that's a hard guy to pick up, Will John. Be careful there. You're a small man. Omar Bugil's a classic small bottom big. You know there's two kinds of football players?
I did not know this.
You don't know
small
about this?
bottom, big.
So there's big players with small bottoms.
Okay.
And there's small players with big bottoms.
Okay.
Small bottom bigs, big bottom smalls. Two major kind of football players.
Who can kick harder? I would think
They can both kick about an equal amount total.
Okay.
Yeah, there's really only... So Lil Jon, this guy right here who's chasing after the ball, classic big bottom small.
Big bottom, small. So he is utilizing his large glutes and leg muscles to generate the power. Whereas,
That's right. Omar Bugil, for instance,
he's using the leverage of the long leg.
The leverage of the long leg. That's exactly right.
And it all evens out.
I learned about this from Men in Blazers, a classic soccer podcast that I actually am on now. I don't know if you knew this, but I have a...
How regularly?
I have
every
a career...
time?
Not every time.
Okay.
I have a sort of second, third, fourth career as a professional soccer analyst.
That's terrific.
Well, I love it.
Do you love it? Yes.
Sarah was like... I told Sarah about this, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't take on another job. And Sarah was like, you have to do it because this is your biggest dream.
Yeah.
And she's so right. She's so right. It is. I love it. I love it so much.
Well, I think it's worth spending some time on things that are fun.
I'm allowed in Canada, for the record, to the person who asked this question.
That wasn't a permanent ban. It was a one-time rejection?
No. It's just that I have to go into a special room and be interrogated every time I enter Canada. So it's not convenient for me to go to Canada, but I am technically allowed. All right, for our last couple games, I'm going to propose, Maddie Stevens gets the game ball. I'm going to propose that we go up to world-class skill level, and maybe we spend half the time on world-class, half the time on professional.
I think that's
two games world-class, 2 games professional.
Yeah, that's a great way to work
our way up. We'll see if that works.
I love it.
Because I don't want the season to be easy, but at the same time, in world-class skill level, we're just going to get skunked every time.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, there's worse jobs in the world than... Okay, 3 offers. Let's see here. Who we got an offer for? I don't think we're going to sell any more players, Stan.
Yeah.
I don't think we can afford to sell Joe Louis, even for $900,000.
I think you've been on a spree.
Yeah, and I feel like we could sell... There's a couple guys we could sell who are like in the 50s, but I don't think we can sell Ryan Johnson. He just started a game. We certainly, I will reiterate, cannot sell... Oh, who's this? That's Aggression. We can't sell Aggression. He's our future. No. He's our future center back.
He's the one with the big ponytail, right?
He's the one with the ponytail. 7 unread emails. Jesus Christ.
They're piling up.
Never ends. All right. I think I read them all. That's how fast I read emails in real life, too.
I know.
I know you know. Oh, let's see if we got some... We got a message from Maddie Stevens. Uh-oh. Hey, Maddie. I needed to let you know that I've been reading some of the stuff that people have been saying lately about me and my future. I just wanted you to ask me to give another chance to prove I'm the right man for the job here. You'll get that chance, Maddie. I don't know what you're talking about.
What have people been writing about it?
I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know how I would know.
Is there news you're supposed to be reading?
Well, you're telling me that in addition to reading all these emails, I'm supposed to be reading these headlines off to the right side? And you're telling me that in addition to that, I'm supposed to go on like fake social media and find out what they're saying about...
Oh, you have to show the comments?
Oh God! Show comments.
Oh no!
Oh no! I gotta go look at the social media comments. I gotta read fake Twitter in addition to everything else.
This is too real.
Now in this game, newspapers, Jen says.
And someone called this guy a monster.
All right, let's get it updated here. Oh, it's Grimsby, the grimmest of the bees.
Is this new, or have we been missing this the whole time?
I think we've been missing it the whole time. There's too much to pay attention to.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the Academy. I promised you guys that we'd have a look at the Academy, so let's have a look at the Academy. See if there's anybody we need to... this guy, he's got to come up. He's 64 overall. Okay, we're going to promote him to the senior team. We got a couple goalkeepers. We got 3 goalkeepers still in the mix. Of them, this is the only one. What the flippin' heck? Gardarson is the only one who I think has a potential. That's quite a good striker, Stan.
Oh,
I think we got to promote him and send him out on loan.
How
at
old
least.
is he?
17.
Why does he have gray hair?
That's a great question. We'll ask him now that he's on the senior team.
Maybe it's a look.
This striker has potential, but I think I want to keep letting both these guys develop a little bit. 5'11" and 5'9", 16 years old. This guy probably has a little more about him, if you will. But I still like having Matty Stevens and Omar Bougiel for the rest of this season, so I think we can let these guys develop a little bit. Are they? Yeah. Oh, this is the Messiah, Patrick Messiah.
Look at him.
Yeah.
5'11".
5'11", 160 pounds, 17 years old, right-footed. You know what? I'm going to promote him to the senior team.
He's up.
This guy...
he has risen.
He has risen. Amadako, probably not good enough yet, but he's only 16. This 14-year-old, I think... I mean, he's 14. He's 5'1". He weighs 127 pounds. Oh, it's like the TH gibberish name says. So, thank you.
Okay.
My Icelandic pronunciation is really bad. So it's Gartherson.
Now, this guy asks, is there an arcade-style soccer game that's any good? I tried FC24, but it's too much busy work.
It is a lot of busy work.
Is there an NBA Jam style?
Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. It's a great question, but not to my knowledge. I'm going to promote this guy, I think. Is he 17? No, he only has 69 overall potential. I actually think I have to release him, tragically.
Oh, boy. I do miss playing NBA Jam at the office. That
was really fun.
That was a blast.
Those were the good old days. Back when we didn't really have a boss, so we were allowed to play NBA Jam at the office, as opposed to now when we have all kinds of rules and regulations about playing NBA Jam at the office.
But a lot got done.
JMA's freaking out, sweating my Icelandic pronunciation. I don't blame you.
Yeah. It's tough.
All right. We're going to play Grimsby. Let's go to the squad. See, now I got to go to the squad hub, and I got to figure out what I'm going to do. In Saya, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this excess of... So Gartherson is going to go out on loan.
Gartherson. I see.
I think I'm going to send the Messiah out on loan.
Send him.
And then when he comes back, he's going to be even stronger, and then that's when he'll take over for Matty Stevens, and Matty Stevens will depart in glory.
I feel terrible for Matty Stevens.
He did nothing wrong.
And that he's reading like the social media comments about it.
I know he shouldn't be reading. That's what there should be an option where you can say, like, listen, man, don't look
Matty,
at Instagram. Just don't look at it.
Don't look at that. You don't need that.
All right. Wait, I got to change. I got to go back. I got to change it to world-class skill level.
Oh, boy. Have any more emails come in?
Very likely. All right, world-class skill level it is. And we're going to go back to match day, and we're going to do our best. We're just going to do our best here.
That's all anyone can ask. Oh, Tete's back. He wasn't that injured.
Tete's back. He was only injured for 1 day.
Oh.
Which we love to see.
Yeah.
And look at that.
He's resilient.
Look at that. They're again with the leather bags. What did a leather bag company sponsor EA? Is that what happened?
I feel like maybe Wimbledon bought a return pallet from Amazon or something, and it was all leather bags.
That would be very Wimbledon. I think we have on the kit front. I have to say, I think we have the best designed kits in the entire football league.
Especially that back left buttock.
That back left buttock is. But I worked with the kit designer on the design because the kit designer was like monochrome, and so we made it work.
You didn't have anything to do with those purple and blue things, did you?
No, but I in real life they look really cool.
I see.
Yeah. But no, I didn't. I didn't. Oh! That's
cool.
Shoot!
Oh! Ay, ay, ay.
All right, we're doing okay against Grimsby here.
Yeah, the blue and gold is my favorite kit by far.
Yeah, I think the blue and gold is the classic Wimbledon. You know,
Yeah.
those are the classic Wimbledon colors, and I do think that you can feel that we're really Wimbledon when we play in these colors.
As you play against the American referees.
Grimsby dressed as American referees. Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh God. See, this is the problem with world-class skill level is I get beat and then I can't recover, but I did recover that time.
Yeah.
Okay. Go.
Oh.
Go, Ali Alhamidi, go. Oh, see, that's the other thing is that like I'm so used to being able to thread that needle and I can't do it. Happy to see you, John, says Bimbo. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you as well. Hope you're having a great end of the year here in... oh, no. See, that's what you can't do. Einerson. I mean, he's a burgeoning legend at AFC Wimbledon. Some people are saying that Einerson is going to be the next great player. A genius for our time.
Now, Jennifer says they used to process returns and box them for Amazon.
Really?
And it was incredible what some people returned. I would love to hear about.
I'm sure you have some amazing stories.
Yeah.
I bet like going to a dinner party with you is super fun. That's a foul. Thank you. It should be a yellow card, really. What? Why would I take out my center back? Doesn't make any sense. We have Wimbledon have a player in the Premier League, by the way, Stan. Casey McIntree.
Now, is this one who's out on loan?
No. He played for us,
player?
and now he's made it to the Premier League. We're very proud of him.
That's
very
terrific.
proud of him. I can't remember his name, but I'm very proud of him. All right, here we go. It's I mean, a 0-0 draw would not be the worst result against Grimsby. I'll just say it because we are struggling to retain possession at the moment.
Ooh, that was nice.
That was good. And then up the line to Bouba. Bouba. He's a little bit like he's running in quicksand, but only a little bit. Oh, it's blocked.
Ooh.
That was good though. That was better. I just think like we need to be a little faster. We can't let them McAteer. Thank you, Jonathan. We can't let them get their defense all settled because once their defense is settled, it's very hard to break down. So we need to be moving a little faster. That's what I'm going to tell the boys at halftime is like a little quicker on those movements.
Okay.
And we'll be in good shape. Now that was a bad pass, objectively.
Now, would you say they're pushing you around a little bit here?
They're pushing me around a little bit. You know, I'm struggling to get the ball back. We're having to kind of soak up some pressure, try to attack on the counter, things like that, and that's okay. That's really good. Ooh. Yes.
Alhamidi.
Yes. World-class skill level goal by Ali Alhamidi, Wimbledon legend. Show me what you got.
Oh. Was that a simultaneous celebration with Bouba?
I think that was a simultaneous celebration. They're already building their deep rapport.
Yeah, the rapport with these guys.
It's incredible. It's already great. It's already good. Wow. What an angle. Thank you for showing me this angle, EA.
Oh, that is good.
It's the dream angle. Oh, I think my favorite part is that I can't see the ball.
Yeah.
Happy for the boys. The boys are happy.
Obstructed eye line angle.
Yeah, that's critical to make sure you get that one in. We're gonna bring in Lil Jon, and
well, it gives you the feeling you really can identify with the people in the $5 seats.
You can, and we're gonna bring in Omar Bugiel because we're looking to kind of calm it down, and he's more of a what's called he can hold up the ball a little bit better from the striker position than Bugiel can because he's bigger.
Okay.
And I like his mustache. So there's two reasons.
He's a calming presence.
Calming presence, Stan. Exactly. You nailed it.
It's an important role.
It's a critical role.
Ooh, that guy did he steal that from his own teammate?
I think he did. It was very clever and well done. but you're not going to be able to out aggression. His name's literally aggression. I was talking smack too early. Aggression. Okay. I'm going to need you to play some defense. Oh, that was a really bad slide tackle. Oh, there we go. Got the ball back. It's Tete. Here we go.
Here he comes. Ooh.
Oh. I thought that was going to be a goal. I thought that was going to be a really good goal.
That was going to look really cool.
That was going to be the kind of goal that they actually that people actually score.
Yeah.
Ali Al-Hamidi, I mean, he really is the future of, even though he's like 23 years old and the rest of our players are 17, like I think he's in it for the long haul. I think he's going to be with us in the Premier League.
He's going to make it at least into his 30s.
Yeah. As long as he has no catastrophic injuries. That's the thing about sports, man. You can always get injured.
Yeah.
But that's also the thing about signing your name over and over again, I found out.
Yeah.
It's not just sports. It's also lesser games. Like how many times can you sign your name?
Now, the auto pin, you could make a cool story of it. What if you could get one that like belonged to Lyndon Johnson or something?
Oh, okay. All right.
Wouldn't that be cool?
How long is that what they use? Is that what the presidents use? They use an auto pen?
I think they had auto pins. Let's see. But now they do the thing, well, for the big laws, they do the thing where they sign with 12 different pens.
Right. So that everybody,
items,
all the co-sponsors get one or whatever. Yeah. It makes me think that my letter from the president might not actually have been signed by the president. Might have been signed by a pen, an auto pen, which takes away the joy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I bet he signed it.
No. You and I both know he didn't sign it. Congratulations on the Turtles All the Way Down movie coming out. I remember hanging out with you in Philadelphia. I'm not completely convinced he remembers hanging out with me in Philadelphia.
Yeah. But I don't know.
I mean, that's
the conversation with him seemed like
that's a phenomenal 1-0 win. That's a phenomenal 1-0 win. Phenomenal. And then, yeah, I mean, the grimmest of the bees, of course they're disappointed, but the boys are psyched. That's a great win.
Okay. So Harry Truman may have been the first president to use
Rosianna says that Jimmy Carter had an auto pen.
Yeah? Lyndon Johnson allowed photographs of his auto pen to be taken while in office.
Oh, wow.
And the National Enquirer ran them along with a headline that said, "The robot that sits in for the president."
That's pretty good. This is back when the National Enquirer was a proper newspaper.
That's right.
You know?
Just slightly shocking.
Yeah, just like real low levels of horror.
Yeah.
Ali Al-Hamidi has he's going to become an advanced forward now, whatever that means. And let's see if we have any other news. We have a message from Oscarson. What's he have to say? I've been dreaming about this happening. Thanks for giving me a chance in the senior squad, Big J. I know there's more to come from you.
Oh, great.
I love to see a happy Oscarson. I feel like we should get a youth scout report sometime soon. 2 offers. God, the offers never stop. Man. No, I'm not interested in either of those offers, so I'm going to advance.
That Neufeld is a hot commodity.
Sierra Leone, 3 updated youth scouting reports. It happened, Stan. This is a big moment. This is Jen's moment. Did the investment in the Czech Republic, or Czechia, as FIFA should call it, did it work? All right, first off, let's see here. Big money, no whammies. Looks like we've got 2 potentially good players. Let's see if this player's good. Very good.
Whoa.
$1.2 million. And this player, $825, named Salawu. I'm going to reject him. $275.
No.
$240. $400. Maybe I should have taken that $875.
That $875's looking good.
That $875's looking good now. All right.
What's interesting to me, look at Sierra Leone, the mission cost.
Yeah.
You're only spending
so much lower, and I'm getting great players. That's why I think I have to keep doing it.
All
right. Now we're going to go to Colombia. Gustavo, we're going to Colombia. I'm not sure if you're still here, but we'll see how this works. We've got 1 potential star and a couple potential good players.
Galliano, is your potential star?
975. That's good enough to continue the conversation with Pasquale. And then let's see. Nope. This is the one that could be really good. Be good, be good, be good, be good, be good, be good, be good. No.
Veronica says they're from the Czech Republic, and none of us actually call it Czechia.
Okay, that's hilarious. Thank you for that thing. I mean, first off, the Wimbly Wombly community is so global. It's so global. You know, it's beautiful.
It really is.
So thank you for reminding me of the beautiful globality of all of this. All right, now Jen is entirely responsible for these players, good or bad. There's two here that look like they could be good. This person could be good.
Wow.
And this person could be good. Google AutoPin Model 50 would look so good by the Electro Jogger.
That is one of
Lucas says.
That's one thing I was thinking about. It would be such a nice set with the Electro Jog.
Okay, I'll Google it, Lucas. I'll Google it. Be good. $1.4 million. Incredible. Oh. Great job, Jen. Great job, Jen.
Check this guy out.
Ooh, and $1.1 million. Two absolute Czech legends in the making. All right, let's get to the good stuff. All right,
let's get checks for those checks immediately.
I got to write checks for those checks. Hold on. We got to go to the Academy and check out these Czech guys. Where are they? How do I find out which ones they are?
They're going to have...
This guy's a 64. That's pretty good. Right midfielder. Oh, he's a 64, and he could go up to being a 90.
Wow.
And then, what about the other one? Where's the other one play?
That one with the accent, I bet, is one.
Where?
Right there.
Here?
The accent
this
on
guy.
The Y. Yeah.
This guy, 63 overall with a potential for 86. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty darn good. I don't love his pace, but he's a left back. I'm going to go ahead and promote him to the senior team.
Whoa, straight to the senior team.
Straight to the senior team for him. And then I might do it for this other guy, too, who's a 64 with a potential 90 potential, but he's not fast enough. So we're going to let him develop for a few months.
Holy moly.
All right. Well, we need some left backs.
Yeah.
We have a third offer, Stan.
Neufeld.
Johnson. And, there's an offer for the Messiah. From FC Cincinnati, Stan, he can come home to us.
Yeah,
you know,
less than 2 hours away.
Yeah, I'm gonna send him to FC Cincinnati if I can.
Great.
I think that'd be a great home for him.
He'll get back to you.
Here down under, we call it the Austral Republic. No one says Australia. I can't tell. Tell if that's a joke.
That can't be true.
I've been to the Austral Republic. People call it Australia for sure. All right, we're going to play one last game. It's against the Wickham Wanderers.
That was a good use of an anniversary post, though.
Good use of an anniversary post, for sure. Garderson is somebody's interested in loaning him. I thought I'd already loaned him out. Birmingham City would be a good home for him, though. I'm gonna say yes, I'm interested. All right. Okay, let's advance. Should we put... I mean, the thing is, Kaseli, or I don't know how to say his name. I'm gonna need one of the people from the Czech Republic or Czechia to help me out here, because I think he might be good enough to go into the team right away. Is he? Yeah. I mean, Oscarson should be in the team right away.
Gus Snarp says FC Cincinnati's their team.
Wow, that's great. Love
you
FC
could have the
Cincinnati.
Messiah arriving in town soon.
The Messiah's coming to town for you guys. Okay, so this guy's a 63 overall, and Idu's also a 63. So and Idu's our captain. So I think I'm gonna put him on the bench. But it does mean that we now have a left back on the bench, which we have not had in the past. So that's good. And let's see if there's anybody else. You know what? Let's give the Messiah one chance up front with Bouba. And then we'll put what we'll do is we'll put Ali Al-Hamadi on the bench. Let's just see if it works. Maybe it works.
Wow. This team trusts in the young.
Yeah, this is what we're about. We're about developing talent. Just like the real life Wimbledon, but a little more extreme version of it.
Giving these young men a chance.
It's almost my birthday, Stan. It's August 23rd. Birthday's August 24th.
Yeah.
Wimbly Womblies versus Wickham Wanderers. It's a WW versus WW clash. A classic whoa, 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 whoa.
I love their badge, the Wickham Wanderers.
Oh, I know. They're great.
That's a great goose.
I know. I'm big.
The Wimbledon leather bag.
If I wasn't a Wimbledon fan, Wickham would not be far down my list. They also had Adebayo Akinfenwa, my favorite football player for a number of years, the largest man in professional football.
Oh.
Yeah. He was not in terms of height, but in terms of breadth.
Okay.
A giant of a man, both as a person and as a player.
Giant of heart and stature.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Did the Messiah just score with his first touch of the game on world-class skill level 4 minutes and 50 seconds into the game? Did the Messiah don't go to FC Cincinnati. I take it back.
Yeah. The deal's off.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The Messiah has scored.
The deal is off.
Whoa. Okay. Off to a roaring start. 1-0 to the good guys. The Wickham Wanderers are wandering in the wilderness, confused and lost and afraid because Messiah, at the age of 17, has just established himself as the future of AFC Wimbledon and perhaps also its present.
Holy smokes. These guys, they're under attack by a team of children.
That's right. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. What's going on in chat, Stan? Everybody good?
Well, I mean, the auto pen is still...
Auto pen discussion still happening.
Interest.
People are still concerned that maybe the president didn't actually sign or write his letter to me.
I will tell you, in the Wikipedia article on the auto pen, Joe Biden did authorize the use of the auto pen to sign a law in 2024. So it is possible.
If he's using it to sign laws.
Yeah. Well, he was in San Francisco.
Yeah, we've all been there. We've all been in San Francisco when we needed to sign something.
Yeah. Oh, Wimbledon, the child horde, says Indoor Sasquatch.
I'd more think of it as a children's crusade, if you will.
Oh, well, that wasn't good.
No, that worked out great. That's what I read about it.
Okay. Maybe read different books.
Yeah, no. I mean, just in general, no crusades.
Yeah, none. I mean,
they're so overrated.
Yeah, I don't love them.
Especially a religious crusade. But also, like, a crusade against really any noun worries me. Because the thing about nouns is that they're so malleable. You know? You can have a war on drugs, but is that a war on caffeine? It's a war on certain drugs.
Yeah. And even the Caped Crusader, Batman, he's a vigilante.
He's a dangerous man. We've talked about this before. Are you serious? I thought Insai was going to score again.
Oh.
I thought he was going to score twice.
He might.
I mean, that guy, he's got great positioning. He's getting himself into the right area, which is like the hardest thing for a 17-year-old to understand about football.
Well, Christian in chat was noticing the Messiah's speed. Says he's so fast.
Yeah, he's good. He's the real deal. Let's see if we can get a goal here. Probably not. Nope.
Oh, Rosiana's right. The only good crusade is The Last Crusade.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Big fan of The Last Crusade. That was, what did you think of, are you a fan of the Indiana Jones movies, Stan?
Yes.
Me too. I don't like them all equally.
Yeah.
But I find them all very watchable.
Yeah. Temple of Doom,
it's more like the new ones where he was like in the refrigerator during the nuclear explosion kind of stuff.
I didn't mind that one.
I didn't mind it. I thought it was good. That's what I'm saying. I think they're all like...
I thought that scene with the refrigerator and the nuclear test was great.
It's like they're a kind of movie that I find extremely pleasant to watch.
Yeah.
Am I going to win 2 games on world-class skill level? Am I going to have to stay on world-class skill level because I'm that good? It's possible. No, that's such a bad pass by the Messiah. That's where he's weak. Okay, well, now we've figured out why he's a 63 overall instead of 100 overall.
Now, the Dig Dug King is asking if you have an MLS team that you follow.
Not really. I follow FC Cincinnati a little bit just because they're the closest team to me, but I don't feel a connection to Cincinnati, even though it's where the Turtles All the Way Down movie was filmed. Einerson, we may need you. And we had you. We had you when it counted. And then I also I went to a Portland Timbers game once and had a great time and met a lot of Timbers fans who were lovely people. And so when the Portland Timbers win, I'm always like, oh, I'm happy for them because, it reminds me of that day that I had with the Portland Timbers fans. But I don't really have a particular MLS loyalty. What about you, Stan?
I don't.
Do you have any sports loyalties?
I don't.
None at all?
None at all.
No, except for the Wembley Womblies, of course.
Of course, yeah. The Wimbledon Wembley Womblies.
Sure.
And Obsessive Ginger says, what about the NWSL?
The NWSL, again, same thing. There's no team close to me, really. Yeah. So it's hard to feel a loyalty. But similar for the same reason as the Portland Timbers thing is that I've been to a game. I sort of root for the Thorns, I believe they're called. But not with any intensity. And, if another team wins, I'm happy. Like I watched the NWSL playoffs and I was just kind of watching as a neutral, looking for good games rather than like looking for one particular outcome.
Okay.
And I root for players,
Yeah. That's
like I only
as
root
into sports as I can get. I always turn on cable for the Olympics every time they come along.
Love the Olympics.
I enjoy the Olympics and I enjoy it in the way you're talking about those soccer games, where I'm not particularly rooting for.
It's not about an individual. It's more about
the great performances,
the joy of the incredible performances, and like what it means for them, and
yes,
that's what gets me about sports is like what it means for the people. Sports for me is just another form of theater. It's like my preferred form of theater or live music or whatever.
Oh yes, my spouse often says that professional sports are a reality TV show for men.
That's exactly right. I mean, it's the same. It's the exact same thing.
You're following your storylines and your favorite characters.
Yeah, it's the WWE, but with more, where the writing is done on the field.
Yeah. Now I don't keep up with the WWE, but I do enjoy it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Me too. Not as much as I enjoy well, I don't want to say real sports, but because I think it is a real sport. It's just it's
complicated.
Yeah.
But they are doing like astounding stunts.
Oh, astounding.
If it were a stuntman competition, they would be very good.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, just truly astounding stunts.
Yeah, that stuff is really cool. And what I love about the writing, it's a win.
It's a win for the Wimbles and the Wombles and the Wimbleys and the Wombleys. Wimbles, Wombles, Wimbleys, and Wombleys everywhere can celebrate. It's a win. It's a win for the boys. Look at other John Green. He's clapping them off. Everybody's talking to Patrick Messiah saying, "Are you the Messiah?" He might just be. He might just be what we've been waiting for and looking for and dreaming of. Oh, that was magical. He scored in the 6th minute, and then we held on for 84 minutes of goalless football. That's what I like to see. I'm going to go to the post-match interview. Hopefully they'll ask me about Patrick Messiah.
This is wonderful.
Let's see if we can get an interview here. Hey, it's me, other John Green. How's it going, guys? I know that I've got a different beard than I have hair color. You got the result, but Edu didn't manage too many disruptions of the opposition. Do you expect your players... Come on. I'm going to celebrate Edu's performance. I thought he played great, actually. When we play well enough as a team, we don't need defensive miracles from our defense. We held them goalless. What else could we have done? No response to Yeboah today, considering his dribbling. Were you impressed by that performance? I'm going to encourage Yeboah and say, I thought that performance was wonderful. Wow. I have to hold my hands up and applaud that performance. It's hard to hold your hands up and applaud at the same time.
Yeah.
Not much was going Boozie's way. Oh, look at that. Pythagonal just gifted 10 John Green memberships, Stan.
Oh, Pythagonal.
Look at that.
Thank you.
Anya.
Snapped
Ksenia. We got so many new members. Thank you for gifting.
Oh, wonderful.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, thanks for the generosity.
All right, I'm going to console Bouba. Bouba, what are you talking about? Bouba had a great game.
Yeah, what?
He didn't need
Motivate
more than
Bouba.
one shot. We won the game. Anyway, I'll console him.
Thank you for your time.
I thought he played great, for the record.
I did too.
I think everybody's playing great. Love the way this team is playing. Very excited about this team. We've got 6 offers.
And I like your press. You have good press sense. It's getting out in front of the beard hair color story.
Thank you. Thank you. Should I reject this offer from FC Cincinnati if it means that Omar Bugil won't get much playing time this season?
Pythagonal says 'tis the season for gifts. And, well,
Thank you, Pythagonal.
wonderful.
That's very nice. Yeah, I need to know if the Messiah should be part of our team going forward.
Gus Snarp is asking if that is a randomly assigned manager appearance. It is not. That
No.
is a
I
carefully
picked that
curated
one.
look.
I picked that one. All right, it's a lot of keep inside, keep the promised child. We need him, so I'm going to reject FC Cincinnati's offer for a loan.
Keep the promised child.
Paris Locke,
Well,
goodbye, sir.
it could be sort of like sending him to be educated in Egypt,
Yeah,
and then he could come back to start his ministry.
yeah, but if he's ready now, he's ready
If
now.
he's ready now. He's ready now.
If he's ready now, he's ready now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got a
Strike
new
while the
message from
iron's hot.
Keesley. I've been dreaming about this happening, Big J. Then why is your morale only content? And that didn't seem to improve your morale at all. You know I believe in you. Imagine somebody coming up to you and saying, you know, I really believe in you.
That would significantly improve my morale.
Of course it would. It's just not realistic. Of
Yeah.
course that's going to improve your morale. Who's my glasses guy?
Who's your glasses guy? What does that mean? Is there someone on the team with glasses?
I think it's maybe my glasses guy. Like
Oh.
this guy. My glasses guy is a place in the mall called C. I mean, I go to an ophthalmologist,
Yeah.
but yeah,
And
my
then you get
glasses guy
glasses
is a
there.
place in the mall.
Well, I'm excited to make an appointment at Costco for my glasses.
Yeah,
this year.
sure. They do a great job.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we're playing man. Should we, Stan? What's your timing look like? Can we stay and play Manchester United? Or we got to
Oh,
shut it down.
absolutely. Yeah.
All right, we're going to play Manchester United. Now we are going to lose, but we're definitely going to send. We're definitely going to send. Well, JJ is not available. Hard stop. Even for $3 million. Tete, not available. This guy, however, Birmingham City, I accept your offer, and we send Gartherson out on loan. Gartherson. Can we have a break to watch Hank's new video? You know what? Let's save it. Let's play Manchester United first game next stream.
That sounds good.
We'll start out next stream, and then we'll all go watch Hank's video. It's 18 minutes long, and it's about the drones, Stan.
Oh, the drones?
The drones.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. How did we get here?
Interesting.
How did we get to a world where there's so much drone fascination? Let's go find out all together. Thank you so much for being here with us. It's been an absolute joy. Yes. It's been a blast, as it always is. We'll be back maybe next week. You around next week?
What's going on? Friday the 27th?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm around.
Well, let's do it. We'll be
book
back
it.
next week.
Great.
We'll be back next week. Time for Hank's video, everybody. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for the. I was going to say the hard partying, but it wasn't that hard. I don't feel like we didn't go that hard, but we won some football games.
Yeah.
I'm proud of us.
Hard partying for someone my